just like the title said, gonna go into a little bit of a radio darkness for a while. Just in the middle of a very, very big storm right now, and I gotta tell myself a bunch of things. Storms pass, and when you're in the eye of a storm, that's all you can see. It doesn't look like there's really anything else but the storm around you. But thinking more, just higher scope, man. And I gotta look and realize that when you're in a storm, that is all you can see. But if you look at a storm from the outside, there's so much clarity around you, and storms pass. So this is just a temporary thing. I'm not quitting anything, but this is all productions basically have been frozen. Sheds the Veil, the short film, indefinitely paused. I'm still doing things that I have committed to. So, for example, Sheds the Veil audio drama. Dylan and I are going to be cranking that out, but we're doing that, remotely from computers, and we're looking at kind of like an early spring release and taking our time on it. So be on the lookout for if you get an email about the testing of it. So it's going to be around 9 to 10 minutes long, and that's really all I can do right now. Candace Livingston's acting reel, still going to do that. Weekly email still coming out. Jinx Films Weekly still coming out with the random covers and stuff and little news blurbs. But as far as the weekly show, it's done for the foreseeable future. It was just a very rough 2024, and 2025 is not doing so well either. So I just got to refocus and recalibrate. My brain is healing from a lot of damage over the decades, and I just got to take some time to really refocus my creative energy on what's going to be important. So a lot of the stuff I have out there, I'm going to let it just sit and let it happen organically, and not force anything else out there. A new acting reel, a new voice acting reel. I'm not going to do a directing reel, even though I really wanted to. I just don't have anything that's worth putting out there visually that's going to be stunning. I know there's a ton of great performances inside all the In Unison stuff and the Burkittsville stuff. It's just not visually at the caliber if I want to get directing jobs. I know I can do it. The track record's there. It's just I'm focusing more on getting more of the voice acting and the acting reel out there. Even In Unison, the hard copy is flowing. I think it's about 30 states plus Canada, Great Britain, and Germany. It's touched down. I know a lot of you are saying, well, that's 30 states and 30 landfills it's going to be in. It maybe not. But even just putting stuff on YouTube now, even opening YouTube is getting just very mental. There's just a bunch of crap on there that I know it's my own algorithm, but it's just it's not worth getting anxiety opening an app. It's just not. But again, yeah, I'm not throwing in any towels. I'm still going to dedicate a lot of my time to creative things. I know Dylan's still we're punching up his short film tentatively titled called Badge. There's a lot of good stuff we're focusing on. It's just not going to be anytime soon. Even the audio drama, potentially early April. But again, that's going to be through testing and a bunch of stuff so we can make it right. Sheds the Veil was a script that was read by about 25 people in a live room in early 2020, and it was passed around to about a dozen other people to get feedback 5 years ago, and it's got pretty good reception so far as is. So what the audio drama is intended to do is to really pique people's interest, because it's essentially the script reading, and then we're going to add some post-production sound effects and really make it as good of a product as possible. And then just letting that sit organically. And there's stuff out there too. I'm waiting to put on my reel that still has to come out. So I'll be in Lanham, Maryland this weekend shooting the final. The next 2 weekends filming the final scenes for Program, to the Wiseman Productions movie that's still coming out. Terrence Small's Unruly, that's imminently showing its final cut, so when that gets a wide release, I could put that on an acting reel. There Be Ghosts, that's that's still, that potentially could be hitting the festival circuit. James's Raven of Baltimore City still to come out. And then of course, Darren Aronofsky's Caught Stealing. So there's stuff that I've done that hasn't quite been out yet that I could still put out there to resonate with. But I do want to give a shout out to Margaret. She was recently cast in an off-Broadway play, and first person she thought of for a specific role was me, and I thought that was fucking great. I talked to the director, still waiting to hear back, but it was really cool that also was from just networking and people looking out for each other. So we'll see how that happens. That's going to be a stage play in February. Margaret's already been cast, and she'll be traveling with those guys, and hope to work with her again. But yeah, man, Jinx her email. Still getting the updates and the crazy little magazine covers and stuff. But I just got to take a pause for the foreseeable future on the YouTube, and I'll be like brief little nuggets of stuff, little clips, the occasional Instagram post on my acting one, and the little the J Jinx Film Shop on eBay. It looks pretty cool for what we got on there so far. So the plan is kind of slowly weaving in. Almost it'll be 2 months shortly of running the eBay website, and gaining a small following, gaining a lot of great reviews and a lot of people coming back for repeat business, and slowly trickling in the J Jinx Film stuff to potentially catch on to people. More and more people checking out the site will slowly get introduced to some JJF stuff, and no one's buying it, but it's out there. It's a product waiting to go, and I'm just grateful that it's made it out there. Yeah, man. It's time to really recalibrate, refocus, and start leveling out. So thanks for watching throughout all this time. Again, it's not goodbye. It's just I'll see you when I see you kind of thing. All right.